Cowboy Cowgirl Clubhouse, where kids can come to get away from the city, learn about roping and riding. Every Thursday at 11:30 a.m., yours truly, Rawhide Foxtrot, with the help of my partners, Rocket Ramjet and trusty Junior Thunder Riders, must put on a live radio program or risk losing the ranch forever. Golly, looks like it's that time again. Start intro. Howdy everybody, it's Radio Ranch, and I'm your host, Rawhide Foxtrot, and today we have two Junior Thunder Riders from Mrs. Rente's class, and we're going to find out who they are right now. Far end of the table is Cowboy
Fury.
And Cowboy Fury, what's your horse name?
Game on, dude.
All right, and sitting next to him is Cowgirl.
Rockstar.
And Cowgirl Rockstar, what is your horse's name?
Snowflake.
All right, very good. Today, though, they are bringing the news from the second grade, and we are going to go over to Cowboy Fury for our first story.
In reading, we have been learning about how to draw conclusions. That is when you take what the book says, add what you know, and decide what is happening. We have also been learning about how to summarize what you read.
In writing, we have been learning about poetry. Tyler and Darina have enjoyed learning about and writing haiku poems.
Last week was Earth Week. Our class made posters about promises we can make to keep the earth clean.
And
Zach really enjoyed this.
Cowboy Fury, what did you promise on your poster?
I promise I will never litter.
All right. And Cowgirl Rockstar, what did you promise?
I promised to clean up after myself.
All right. Now, just a reminder, if you have any questions for our Junior Thunder Riders about any of the stories that they're reading today, you can type that in the chat room here on the website, and we'll make sure that they try to answer those at the end of the show. But right now, we're going to go to Cowgirl Rockstar for our next story.
On April 3rd, our class went to the Native American History Museum. Huda and Emily really enjoyed the guided tour.
All right. And we have a little trip down to Poetry Valley right now for some poetry. So we'll be right back after that. Also, if you're a slow typist, type those questions in the chat room right now.
Howdy, folks. After a long day of roping and riding here on the ranch, me, Rocket, Rawhide, and the Junior Thunder Riders like to go have a seat around the campfire to sing songs, recite poems, swap stories, spin yarns, tell jokes and riddles, and discuss the unusual weather patterns that come to visit us here on the ranch. So stay tuned, because I feel like it's cloudy with a chance of peas tonight.
Hello, I am Cowboy Firecracken, and I'm gonna read you a poem that I did in my class. And the poem is called Bear It. B stands for buddies were great. A stands for amazing. Read aloud like BFG. R stands for reading to someone. Another R stands for reading to self. E stands for erosion in science. T stands for teachers help children. Another T stands for talking to each other about books.
Hello, my name is Cowboy Angry Bird, and I'm here to read you a poem that I made up in school. It's an acrostic poem. It spells school downward, and this is what it says for S, studying ancient China, C for citizenship, homework, H for homework, was hard work, outstanding teachers for O, another O for ocean habitats with animals like octopuses, for L, learning something new every day. Have a nice day.
All right, that was some fantastic poetry, but right now we have some other stories for you, and we're going to head on over to Cowboy Fury.
In PE, we have been learning about different games. Evan and Rachel really like partner tag.
In Discovery Lab, Jason and Basleal had fun learning more about NASA. Selena is excited for our next lesson because we get to use the iPads.
In math, Hassan, Kira, and Nadeline reported that we are learning about rounding numbers and different kinds of graphs.
In social studies, Mariah, Sophia, and Jennifer find ancient Egypt and China very interesting. The Great Wall of China and the pyramids are the coolest.
All right, and I think that was our last story, so we're going to head on over to the chat room and just find out if there are any questions for our Junior Thunder Riders about any of the stories that they read.
No questions today.
All right, so I have another question. Let's find out what's going on in the Discovery Lab. What are you doing with your iPads? What app are you using?
We are using Toontastic.
All right, and are you continuing on with the space and NASA, or are you doing
Yes.
something with biology or something else scientific-y?
Apollo.
We're doing something with Apollo 13.
All right, very cool. All right, that'll do it for this edition of Radio Ranch, and we'll see you next time.